couple of things that kept coming back in all the different stories. So the first thing is that a thing that became really clear is that tailor-made is very crucial for these learning exchanges of Emotive. So the idea that you can just copy-paste certain methods or certain tools in different contexts, in different cultures is not working. That is really the power of Emotive if they want to have really good learning exchanges that you specify to each context, to each specific case. So tailor-made is very important. A second thing that also became very clear is that even though I personally researched the digital platform and its potential, face-to-face exchanges are still very much valuable and important if you want to have a really solid learning exchange. So it became really clear, for example, with the ELOS Impulse game that I researched, that it was a game that happened online, but then offline at some point there was a meeting, and that really sparked so much and so many connections were made there that it became really clear that this face-to-face is crucial in these exchanges. So the digital cannot replace any of these face-to-face things. It's really one of the key powerful things of Emotive. Another thing that's also that became clear in all the other stories was that these learning exchanges in Emotive are really good at breaking open assumptions. So it's not just thinking all the knowledge is in the global north and we have to educate the poor people in the global south. No, that idea is completely like thrown out of the window. They have a completely different approach to people and how to relate to people, and that you can actually take the other person as your mirror and therefore reflect a lot upon yourself. And that is what actually sparks new knowledge, what sparks new ideas about yourself. It's seeing these differences between people, but on an equal level, so horizontal. Not thinking that one is better than the other, but really seeing these differences as something that's very valuable and something that has a lot of potential. Another thing that was also specifically pointed out by Kaleidos and by us as Utrecht University is that Emotive is a consortium, so you have to make decisions together. And sometimes it tends that Oxfam still has a lot of weight in the decisions, so it would be good to have certain decisions made more as collectively as a consortium, and that you also therefore see different perspectives, because Oxfam have certain goals, but also Utrecht University has certain goals. So it would be good to make these decisions together, and that's something that became clear also with Kaleidos very much. And then a final thing that I think was also pointed out clearly by Bea was that Emotive has an interesting strategy that works, I think, really well, is that they're not only looking at which solutions there are, but which global problems, but they also very much focus on the needs. So what is needed in order to fix a certain problem? What is needed in order to share certain solutions? And I think that is an important part of Emotive. And all of this then happens, as well as Kaleidos was pointing out, on a level of trust and a level of equality.